The first entry is Lies of P, a Souls-like action RPG that carefully balances challenge and accessibility for new players. Set in a dark Belle Epoque-inspired city, the game introduces a clear progression curve, forgiving checkpoints and readable enemy patterns that help beginners learn core Souls-like fundamentals without feeling overwhelmed. Combat emphasizes timing, guard mechanics, and weapon customization through interchangeable blades and handles, allowing players to adapt difficulty through playstyle rather than raw skill alone. Boss fights are demanding but fair, with consistent telegraphs and room for recovery after mistakes. The linear world structure also reduces confusion, making exploration manageable while still rewarding curiosity with upgrades and lore. Overall, Lies of P serves as an excellent gateway into the genre, thanks to its polished systems, strong visual clarity, and steady learning pace that respects newcomers. Next comes Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which blends Souls-like combat principles with cinematic action-adventure design in a way that feels welcoming to beginners. The game offers multiple difficulty options that directly affect enemy aggression and parry timing, allowing players to gradually grow comfortable with precision-based combat. Lightsaber encounters focus on rhythm, positioning, and stamina management, rather than punishing one-hit deaths, which helps reduce frustration. Checkpoints are generous, traversal abilities expand steadily, and level design encourages exploration without constant risk. Skill trees allow players to strengthen defense, healing, and crowd control early on, making survival more forgiving. Combined with strong storytelling and fluid animations, the game provides a smoother transition for players new to Souls-like mechanics. Another Crab's Treasure takes a refreshing and beginner-friendly approach by wrapping Souls-like mechanics in a colorful and humorous ocean-themed world. Despite its playful appearance, the combat system is thoughtfully designed, with clear enemy tells, manageable stamina use, and creative defensive options using shells as armor. This flexibility allows players to experiment without severe penalties for mistakes. The game emphasizes learning through repetition rather than punishment, with frequent checkpoints and approachable boss encounters that focus more on mechanics than reflex mastery. Environmental storytelling and simple progression systems keep the experience engaging without overwhelming complexity. For players intimidated by darker or harsher Souls-like games, this title offers a comfortable entry point while still teaching essential genre skills. Wukong Fallen Dynasty offers a faster-paced combat experience that prioritizes deflection over traditional dodging, making it surprisingly accessible for beginners who enjoy reactive gameplay. The morale system dynamically adjusts difficulty based on player performance, helping reduce frustration during tough encounters. Enemies and bosses are aggressive but predictable, and the game clearly communicates attack timings, encouraging learning through practice. Level layouts are straightforward, with frequent battle flags that function as checkpoints and morale boosters. The skill system rewards defensive play early, allowing players to survive longer while mastering parry timing. This structured design helps new players understand core mechanics without facing overwhelming difficulty spikes. Lords of the Fallen provides a more traditional Souls-like experience while incorporating modern quality-of-life improvements that support beginners. The dual realm system adds depth without complicating navigation, as visual cues clearly distinguish between worlds. Combat pacing is slower and more deliberate, giving players time to read enemy movements and react accordingly. Vestige checkpoints are placed generously, reducing long punishment runs after failure. Build variety allows players to focus on tankier or magic-based playstyles early on, easing difficulty. While the game maintains a dark atmosphere, its systems are designed to be readable and forgiving enough for newcomers willing to learn patiently. Remnant II blends Souls-like combat with third-person shooter mechanics, creating a hybrid experience that lowers the barrier for new players. Ranged combat reduces the pressure of close-quarters encounters, allowing beginners to manage threats from a safer distance. The procedural world design ensures varied encounters, while checkpoints remain frequent and fair. Cooperative play is a major advantage, letting players learn mechanics alongside others rather than facing challenges alone. Character archetypes provide clear roles and strengths from the start, helping new players feel effective early. This combination of flexibility and accessibility makes Remnant II a strong option for players easing into the genre. Steelrising stands out with its mechanical-themed world and focus on structured combat that rewards observation over reflexes. Enemy patterns are deliberately paced, giving players time to recognize attacks and respond accordingly. The game includes an assistance mode that subtly adjusts difficulty without breaking immersion, making it easier for beginners to progress. Level design is clear and navigation-friendly, reducing the risk of getting lost or overwhelmed. Weapon variety encourages experimentation, while stamina management is forgiving enough to allow learning through trial. Steelrising offers a solid entry point for players who prefer a controlled and methodical approach. Thymesia delivers a compact and focused Souls-like experience, with emphasis on fast but readable combat. Its shorter length and concentrated design make it less intimidating for beginners compared to larger open-ended titles. The Plague weapon system simplifies build choices while still allowing meaningful customization. Enemy encounters are challenging, but designed around learning patterns rather than endurance. Frequent checkpoints and quick retries keep frustration low, encouraging players to improve through repetition. The streamlined progression system ensures that players spend more time mastering combat fundamentals rather than managing complex stats. Kana Bridge of Spirits combines action combat with light Souls-like elements in a visually inviting world. Difficulty options allow players to tailor the challenge, making it accessible even for those new to the genre. Combat focuses on positioning, timing, and ability usage without overwhelming stamina constraints. Boss fights are challenging but balanced, emphasizing mechanics over punishing damage. Exploration is rewarding and low pressure, supported by a charming presentation that reduces tension. This balance between challenge and comfort makes Kena an ideal stepping stone into more demanding Souls-like games. Black Myth Wukong rounds out the list as a visually impressive action Souls-like, inspired by Chinese mythology. While combat is intense, it remains approachable due to responsive controls, clear animations, and forgiving recovery windows. The game emphasizes skill growth through learning enemy behavior rather than punishing mistakes harshly. Abilities and transformations provide powerful tools that help players adapt to different combat scenarios. Checkpoints are placed thoughtfully, and progression feels steady rather than abrupt. For beginners seeking a modern and polished Souls-like experience, this title offers challenge without excessive frustration.